Today we're in my kitchen. We're going to be talking about cleaning and cleaning lists. But I thought I'd get a little matchy-matchy with my Le Creuset stuff, all my oranges and reds in my kitchen. Hope it looks good on screen for you. But as I said, we're going to be talking about cleaning and cleaning lists. Now, cleaning, I know, seems like such a chore, even though it is a chore. It doesn't have to be as big a mission. And hopefully in this episode, I'm going to explain to you or give you tools and some lists that will make your life a lot easier around this. Now, I know that some people do all their cleaning themselves. Other people have fabulous people in their lives who do it. I have a fabulous Lizzie. But even if you have somebody or if you do it yourself, there needs to be some flow to it, and you need to create a bit of a plan for yourself. Now, when Lizzie came to me, thanks to my friend Gabby moving in with her now husband Neil, I got Lizzie. But when she started with me, she was only there 2 days a week. I was in a very tiny little place, and we worked out a system between us. Over the years, she worked more and more for me, and then eventually we moved here to a much bigger house, and we had to work out a new plan. And what my aim with today's episode is to help you, even if you have a plan, if you have a Lizzie, if you do your own stuff, or if your plan that you currently have isn't really working or it's not up to scratch and you want to re-look it, hopefully all the things I'm going to do with you today will help you get into a better place with it. Right, so to start with, let's have a few tips and tricks that will help you get through this chore. Number one is, if it's you, why don't you put on some music? Music creates a nice vibe, it gets you going, it keeps you going. You can sing, have a little karaoke to yourself, whatever it may be. If I'm doing it when my fabulous Lizzie has gone on leave, I like to put on one of my TV shows that I enjoy watching, if I can see it, obviously. But something to just keep the energy going and to help you. That's the first thing. The second thing is, before you start actually cleaning, go around and pick up all the stuff that's lying around. We live in homes with people, so stuff always gets left lying around. Pick it up, put it in front of the door that the room that it belongs in. You can deal with it when you get to that room, but at least then you're not constantly moving stuff around with you as you go. The third point is that you should always go in one direction when you're cleaning. So a good point is to start at the top and work down. You don't want to start at the bottom. As you're moving up, you're pulling dust down to the bottom. You have to go back down there. So always go top to bottom and start on one side of a room and move across. Try to stay in one room at a time as well, because that will help you. Then what's really cool is to get all your cleaning stuff and keep it all in one space. What's very handy to have is one of those cleaning product caddies that you can stick everything in, and you literally move with that around the house as you clean. The next thing is to dust first, vacuum last. Once you've dusted, all that dust that you haven't got will rest on the floor. Then you vacuum or sweep, whatever, depending on what floor your house is. Then it's a good thing to have a schedule. So what do you do in a day, what do you do in a week, etc. Those are all going to come later in the episode, so don't freak out. I've got them all for you. Once you've got a schedule, stick to it. Another nice point is, if you have children in your house and you're the one doing all the cleaning, get them to help with some. It's nice to get everybody involved in helping you. It won't take as long. And then lastly, if you have a trouble area, if there's something that you specifically need to do, don't start cleaning and sorting that without having thought about all the products you need to clean that area. Make sure you've bought them and you're ready and you're prepared. Alright, so now the next thing is, what kind of products do you need to clean? I have created you a list, obviously. It's sitting on organizedjoy.co.za in the download section. There is a list there of all the products you should need per room. So whether it's towel cleaner for a kitchen, vacuum filters for when you're cleaning bedrooms, depending on how your house is. I've got a full list for you of everything you need to buy. What's good is to take that list, put it onto your shopping list. A few episodes ago, we went through shopping lists and creating the ones that work for you. So go back to that and add in the right cleaning products that you need. If you haven't done the shopping list yet, it also lives in the same download section of organisedjoy.co.za. So go build your list and buy your cleaning stuff. And then lastly, it's all about what do you clean when and how often. And those lists I've created for you as well. They're also on the download section. I've done a list for you of a daily routine and then a weekly routine per room type. So whether that's your bathroom, your kitchen, your kids' rooms, living areas, etc. There's one per room per week. Then I've done you a list of what should happen in your house on a monthly basis from a cleaning point of view. And lastly, a list that should happen once every 6 to 12 months. You can go print those lists out. You can either use them or you print them out for your fabulous Lizzie. What's nice is you put them into a plastic sleeve and then you can use a marker, obviously not a permanent marker, to tick off the things once you've done them so that you can get through everything and you know what's left. What's also nice about that list is as you're going around the house, you might see you need to replace a light bulb, you need to buy some new towel or whatever it may be, and you can just jot it down at the back of your list. And when you're done, get back to your bullet journal and make notes of what you need to get. So, all the lists we've spoken about today are all on organisedjoy.co.za under the download section. I will also be creating Pinterest boards for you of the certain products and lots of cleaning tips. And next Tuesday, we will be doing an episode around real tips and tricks. So how do you get to hard to reach places when you can't get behind something and you know there's some dirt behind there? All kinds of little tips and tricks, but we're going to get to that next Tuesday, so don't forget to watch out. Now, it was really nice doing this episode for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back. Please hit subscribe. Please even hit like if you're liking it. I would love to see you every single week when new episodes go out. So thanks again for joining me at Organized Joy, organizing your life from A to Z.